All right, Citrus All Pro Wrestling! How are y'all doing out there tonight? Today is peak season, and the stakes have never been higher. Go ahead and give a round of applause to all of our talent in the back. Before we get started tonight, we would like to give a shout out to all of our sponsors, the TKO Movement, Tolerance, Kindness Overcomes. Check them out at tkomovement.com. Rock and Roll James with his podcast, PVT, on YouTube. There he is, Rock. Society 204 co-working space. Fox Real Estate Pros, and of course, all of you out here tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. Now, before we start our first match, we have a historic presentation. At this time, I would like to invite to the ring our current CAPW champion, Criss Austin.
There he is, Charlie, the CAPW champion, Criss Austin.
And he's coming out proud and saying hi to all the fans. It's good to see him. Cracked venue tonight. Citrus All Pro Wrestling. Make sure you go to citruslife.com if you want to be part of the action. He's had quite a year, Criss Austin, defending, winning the inaugural champ, and more surprises around the corner. For one, heavyweight champion, Mr. Criss Austin. And fans going loud and proud, and we'll see what unveils here in the ring. There in the ring with General Manager Casey Cantu. Let's see what unfolds tonight.
Criss, thank you for joining me out here.
Of course, and thank you guys for coming out. Hell yeah, make some noise for yourselves.
Criss, for the better part of 5 months, you have been serving as Citrus Live Pro Wrestling, or Citrus All Pro Wrestling champion. But you carry a title that says Citrus Live World Champion. So we feel that tonight, we need to go ahead and rectify that. Charlie, if you would please. You have been a tremendous fighting champion, and now we will now officially coronate you as the Citrus All Pro Wrestling World Champion. Criss, your Citrus All Pro Wrestling Championship title.
Criss Austin with an upgrade and the title. Check it out.
That is quite a beauty there, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Casey. I think you left out an important fact. I'm just not the current CAPW champion. I am the first ever CAPW champion. Thank you, but of course there's a lot more important things than just, giving me a brand new spanking beautiful belt. Tonight, I'm in a very difficult situation. If y'all were here at the last show, I was in a main event match against Duke Fairfax. And it was a pretty good match. We were going almost 20 minutes before we were rudely interrupted by two little pests known as the Galvans. You are right to boo them, they are terrible. And unfortunately, that brings us to tonight where I am forced to tag with Duke Fairfax. And if y'all were here, Duke's not the nicest guy. He talked a lot of crap about me, talked a lot of crap about Edinburg, which is terrible because look at all these beautiful people out here right now for tonight. I love it.
It is an incredible crowd, Charlie.
Nice to see it packed.
So differences aside with Duke, I'll make sure that tonight, the Galvans, they're gonna pay.
Thank you so much, Criss. Everybody give it up for Criss Austin. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that the Citrus Live title is going anywhere. It is a fighting man's championship, and it represents the history of the Citrus and the Citrus Live. Therefore, it will be on the line tonight in the Fatal 4-Way with Luigi Primo, Rebel Rock Sean Jones, Dos Costuras, and Blackcat Jr. Best of luck to all of those competitors.
All right, let's get this show started with the Lone Star Championship semi-final match. Everybody, welcome to the ring, our senior official, Dave Blackwell.
He really is a total package when it comes to, getting in that squared circle, Casey. I mean, he's got agility, he's got speed, he's got strength. I mean, I can't really find too many flaws in his strategy. Your comments on do you spot any weaknesses in his in-ring ability?
No, Alex Arsenal is definitely the full package when it comes to a professional wrestler. Just look at him destroying his own gimmick.
He's incredibly strong, crazily fast. He's got the stamina, and ToXico has gotten by in this tournament by he has his own method to his madness. It's going to be interesting in this contrasting styles between Alex and one ToXico, and we'll see if ToXico can squeeze this win out tonight, because he's done it for this entire tournament. But to do it against one Alex Arsenal, well, that is something to seem to be believed.
He definitely needs to bring beyond his A game if he's going to get past a very dangerous and game Alex Arsenal.
It's happening at the Citrus Live Theater, CAPW. It's always the place to be, and here we go.
And his opponent.
ToXico is definitely taking his time to get out here. Don't you think,
Delayed? Yeah, delayed. Well, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to an unfortunate accident, ToXico is not able to compete tonight.
Crowd does not like that.
Therefore, by forfeit, moving on to the finals, Alex Arsenal.
Well, you know, we were just talking about how he's got speed, stamina, strength, and if that wasn't enough, here he is getting him up. Well, let's see.
Not like this. Not like this. I'm not just here to get paid. I'm here to kick some, cover his ears. Ah!
And where are the kids? I'll give him that.
You want to just watch me get my hand raised? Is that what you're here for? You're not gonna like this hard bit of truth, but every time I come down to the valley, something happens and someone doesn't live up to the hype. You're booing me right now, but what just happened to your boy? So let me just say one thing to you and to all your guys around here. You are very lucky that there's another round tonight, because there's one last chance for these people to watch me kick some. Ah! So Briyante, Kiké, whoever wins that other semifinals match, I'm gonna be ready, I'm gonna be right here, and they are going to find out why they call me bulletproof.
Well, there you have it, Alex Arsenal getting back to the finals, and whoever has to take him on has their work cut out for themselves, because he's going to be rested, and we'll find out what happens between Kiké Caballero and Briyante RB, and man, the odds are against them tonight, but that's the way it goes. I mean, it's the unpredictable world of the CAPW. Anything can happen at any time at the Citrus Live Theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for that. We will be looking into what happened with ToXico, so please look at our social medias and we will be releasing statements there. But let's go ahead and get to a match that is happening tonight. Our second match of the night, the triple threat match.
Introducing first. She is the Bombshell,
Bombshell Haley Daniel, making her third appearance at CAPW, has been very successful here.
Man, she's been doing really well, and she likes to come back, and I have the feeling she'll be returning. This women's division is going to be building up, only getting better, and we'll find out who her opponents are going to be, all of the obstacles that are going to be coming up in the coming months. But the Bombshell getting in that squared circle, and man, she's having fun with the fans. These triple threat matches, Casey, are unpredictable for 100 reasons. I mean, you could be, just because you could dominate the entire match, and that means nothing if you automatically get someone's finisher and then you're pinned for the 1, 2, 3. And we'll see who her opponents are. Thoughts on the Bombshell?
The Bombshell is an incredible performer, an incredible contestant in any match. She has done singles, she has done triple threats, and she has come out on top pretty much every single time, even against the opposite gender.
Yes,
she is fully game, and she is very good.
Travels all over Texas, and it's a pleasure to have her here in Edinburg, and we'll find out how she does tonight. Triple threats are tricky, and tonight no exception.
And her opponent. She is the Dreamcatcher,
Denise Day also making her return back to CAPW, another incredible performer out of Laredo, Texas.
It's always a pleasure to have her here in the 956. And look at her showing that proud Citrus Live towel. What is it? The first 100 people, the first 50 people get a towel. So make sure you make your reservation to come on down to the theater. Denise Day.
And here we have the 956 own Diamond Divina.
She's been in triple threats before, and, she has caught a pin. She has been pinned, but again, in these triple threats, that's not really a fair assessment because, all kinds of things are happening at the same time. I look forward to seeing her on a one-on-one match, but tonight she's got a triple threat, and it's going to be interesting to see what goes down. All the ladies have their own weaponry, their own arsenal, and we'll see who comes out on top. Casey, any thoughts on the women's division as we start building and creating it towards the later part of this year?
The women's division is incredible and only growing more and more so through each event.
Yeah, it's going to be the tag division. The Lone Star tournament is going to be ending here tonight, and the women's division is only something that's going to grow, and I know it's going to do really, really well. We'll see. These three are going to be, I feel like, the pillar, the foundation of this division. And, man, it's going to be lots of action here tonight.
Seems like the ref was a little hesitant to check the bombshell there.
Yeah, she was. But that's just the way it goes in the women's division. Well, here we go. Standoff right away. Usually a match starts off with a collar and elbow between two individuals, but when there's three, I don't even know how this is going to get underway. So
they frequently say you have to have your head on a swivel when it comes to triple threats.
Yeah.
Definitely need that here.
Well, Denise Day interacting with the crowd. So everyone's kind of trying to get their own fans involved, which I don't blame them. I mean, hey, you need support. Here we go. Who's going to lock up with who? Okay, wow. That would have been interesting. Referee's going to have her hands full here tonight. All right, they're going over cosmetic issues.
Well, Haley did do her hair differently for tonight.
Yes, it is straight. And, Divina saying, all right, I give it to you. It's so-so. It's no Diamond Divina level, but a little bit of psychology in the ring as they're trying to, psych each other out. Look at the theater, nice and packed. Make sure you get your tickets at citruslive.com. And here we go. Bombshell. Whoa, nice drop kick.
Seems like Bombshell set that up for Divina to eat that drop kick.
Oh, Denise Day with her right hand. Diamond Divina. Whoa, got her hit. Now, modified sunset flip. Kind of early for a pin, but hey, you got to give it to her. She's arm drag, takedown. Another arm drag, takedown. Denise Day with a drop kick, single leg, Italy kick, if you will. And Bombshell on the outside resting. And there you have European uppercut. Will she go for the bulldog? Did he stay having fun in the ring? Good for her. There you go, bombshell.
Always one step ahead.
Yeah, she does have her own strategy. I'll give her that. And she timed it perfectly. And going for a DDT. Casey, do you have a prediction for this match? Or is it just way too unpredictable?
Wow, it's a little too early to make predictions here. All of them are on the top of their game. All of them are getting their offense in. And what's going on here?
Bombshell with a, there we go, hip attack. Watch out for your collarbone, Divina, and Bombshell picking up Denisse Day and suplex, nicely executed. Lateral, is she
rolling her back in?
Here, smart move, lateral press. Bombshell, nice elbow. Man, Denisse Day taking a beating. So, leg drop, I like that. Camel clutch? What are we going to see here? Wait a minute.
She's going to work that lower back.
She's got the moves. Diamond Divina playing it low in the corner, looks like. And here we go. Against the ropes and another elbow. Denisse stays in a lot of trouble. Lateral press gets the 2. Denisse Day needs to kind of start mounting an offense. There you go. A little bit of... there we go. You got to give it to Bombshell. Man, she's taking it to the ladies here tonight.
Oh, that shit. Oh, corner choke. Here we go.
Diamond Divina is in the corner, but when she is ready, and I'm sure she's just strategizing right now, it's going to be all hell breaking loose.
Well, I wouldn't want to get in there, Charlie. None of those shoulder tackles look very...
and she's really leaning into them. And okay, she's planning something here. And Divina... hip attack. All right, so she's utilizing those hip attacks. She's used her elbows. Man, she's got her strategy down. And, here we go. Diamond Divina. Whoa! Double knees to Denisse Day in the corner, and nice savate kick. Diamond Divina again. Now there's the crowd support that she was looking for. Ducks the clothesline, forearm smash, snapmare. Diamond Divina with her own. I'm not sure what she was attempting, but that worked. The elbow drop. Bizarre pinning combination, but hey, that's the way it goes. It's a little bit unpredictable when the ladies get in the ring. Bombshell in a lot of trouble. Diamond Divina mounting an offense. There we go. It is living up to the unpredictability as we hear talking about. Hey Casey, have you ever seen is this a double DDT?
Oh, turned around on the Bombshell. Bit off a little more than she can chew there.
And, struggling. Well, all you got to do is club someone on the lower back, and that kind of fixes everything else.
Yeah, they're loosening her up for this.
Okay, here we go. Another attempt. Are they going to...
double suplex.
Oh, there we go. Who's going to go for the pin? No, they're just going to keep the offense going. Then he stay against the ropes. Divina, nice! Basement drop kick.
And the Bombshell has been neutralized for the time being.
Yeah, she's in trouble. As Divina in control of the ring, getting the crowd behind it. It is peak season underway at the Citrus Live Theater. And let's see what Diamond Divina does here. In control of the two ladies. Nicely done. She's in control of the whole situation. Takes the clothesline. Divina with another clothesline. Clubbing forearms. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, nice savate kick into the gut. Against the ropes. Man, she's really in control of the ring. Nicely done, Diamond Divina. Denisse Day kind of strategizing, getting her second win. Bombshell in a lot of trouble here. Fireman's carry? And fatigue setting in already. And
Or it could have been that the Bombshell just wiggled her way out of that.
yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of variables.
Code breaker.
Code breaker. Denisse Day getting her power slam down. Lateral press. Another lateral press. 1, 2. Casey, anything that you've seen here that it surprises you, or you kind of pretty much saw what was going to happen here tonight?
Oh, I know all these girls are amazing athletes. I was expecting a chaos. I was expecting action, and we're getting that right now.
It is, yeah. And here we... Casey, you want to...
Oh, stacked her up there on that power bomb.
Broken up by... if Denisse hadn't broken up that pin, that might have been the end. Denisse Day now in control. The Dreamcatcher. Oh!
Nice black hole slam.
Lateral press. Really, it's anyone's match at this point. Denisse Day going for her version of a fireman's carry. What's going to happen here?
Divina slips out. Drop toe hold.
Nice. And now what will happen? Oh, man. Knocks the wind out. And Bombshell. Another hip attack.
Double hip attacks.
Looks like we have nice one-on-one scenario here. Ducks the clothesline. Casey.
Hit her with the Haley's Comet. And it's over.
There you have it. Congratulations to the Bombshell. She won the last time she came down to the Citrus All Pro Wrestling, and man, she's building up some momentum.
The Bombshell is definitely in contention for that women's title.
She's, I would think at this point, maybe a #1 contender. What's going to happen throughout the rest of the year? Well, remains to be seen, but congratulations to the Bombshell, Haley Danielle, with her victory in this triple threat match.
The following match is a semi-final match for the Lone Star Championship Tournament. And it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, here comes a heavy fan favorite, Kiké Caballero.
Charlie Corona here with General Manager Casey Cantu, and wow, we're going to find out who makes it to the finals, and they'll be taking on one Alex Arsenal. And man, this is going to be an interesting match. Kiké Caballero. These two individuals, high flying, super quick. This is going to be high octane, and when it comes to these two individuals, Casey, I could see it going either way. Any comments on their strategy? Any comments on their ability? Any comments on or predictions for that matter?
It's very hard to predict this match. They both have a similar style where they're both heavy on the lucha side, and they're both high flyers, both very fast, and they both have a never say die attitude. This could literally go either way.
And both super fan favorites. The ladies, the kids, everybody pretty much is on their side. Kiké Caballero, there he is, interacting with the fans as he usually does, and He usually has a rose or several roses. And Briyante Rivera, his opponent, super popular with the kids. And man, I think the fans are gonna have a tough time deciding, who do they want to see in the finals.
There he is, giving his rose to one of the young ladies in the crowd.
Well, now she's a lifelong fan. And she already was, but I mean, now it's only solidified. Kiké Caballero, man, he travels all over Texas. And he hasn't even been wrestling that long, right, Casey?
I believe he's been wrestling for about 2 years.
I mean, he's super smooth in his execution. As far as the movie, I would have sworn he was 5-year veteran at minimum. But yeah, it's amazing. He's still somewhat in the rookie phase of his career. And man, he's excellent in all of his moves. His execution, his timing, his stamina. Great individual. One Kiké Caballero.
And his opponent.
And his opponent, Briyante Arrebe, is no slouch.
No, I mean, he's high flying. I'm sure at some point, we're going to see somebody maybe with a suicide dive. This is going to be I don't think we're going to be seeing, long form headlocks here. Here he is.
He is the son of South Texas,
Briyante carrying the title, and he's now trying to get into the finals against one Alex Arsenal. And whoever Alex, these two individuals, very similar styles as you were saying earlier. So Alex kind of, regardless of who wins, he's going to be facing a similar style. Someone that likes to go onto the top rope, someone who's quick.
Someone who doesn't give up easily, which either one of them are going to need going up against a very fresh Alex Arsenal in the finals.
Yeah, hopefully they have lots of time to recoup in the back. We'll see how that plays out. You want to remind everyone, go to Citrus Live to get your tickets. Casey, let's give them what is the official website so they know where to get their tickets for future events.
You can get your tickets at citruslive.com or capwrestling.com.
Peak season is underway. And Kiké getting ready. Briyante getting ready. Here we go. The fans are going to be divided as these two fan favorites are going to be locking up here in a second.
Kiké likes to keep his hat on, kind of like a quasi-lucha mask.
Yeah. He always starts off his matches with the hat. And I think it gets him in the zone. Here we go.
Crowd very loud for El Hijo de Pueblo.
Yeah, they trying to make the fans decide, no, pick me. Here we go. Briyante commenting, hey, what's up with your hat?
I think he was saying they were cheering for the hat.
Yeah. Okay, here we see. And there we have
a nice show of respect.
Yeah. And here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Go behind by Kiké. Takes him down. Amateur wrestling taking place. Look at this. Kip up. Kip up again. Briyante showing his athleticism. Armoring her. In control. This is going to go back and forth, I believe. And there you go. Kiké getting out of it. And now he's in control. Working on the arm. Reversal into the ropes. Kiké underneath. Float over. Briyante says, no. Lateral press kind of early. Gets nothing out of it. Sweeps the leg. Lateral press. Kick out before a 1. And now the standoff. No surprises here. Hey, Casey.
Well, the only surprise I see is the hat landed perfectly in the corner off of Kiké's head without him placing it.
Yeah. Hats off to Gravity and Kiké working in tandem. Oh, there we go. No, there's nothing fancy about that. Just a knee to the stomach.
Doesn't need to be fancy when it's effective.
No. And Kiké timing. A little bit of chest playing here. It's breaking loose into the... All right, I give it to him. Let's take it back into the ring. And as you had said earlier, the hat back on Kiké Caballero. And he's ready to break it down.
Looked like he was powering up right after putting his hat back on.
Yeah.
This could spell trouble for Briyante. He should have probably not let him get his hat back.
Briyante getting the crowd behind him. Feeling out process still.
Looks like they're having fun in there.
Yeah, I think they're enjoying the athleticism, flying. There you go, flying takedown. Head scissors into a modified snapmare against the ropes. Arm drag takedown. Hey, Casey, what does he call this?
He calls this the 956.
Kind of early for it. Briante's still very fresh. Avoids the 956.
I think Briyante goaded him into doing that.
Yeah, playing possum.
Briyante just all over the ring.
Yeah, winning the crowd over with the oohs and ahs. Going to the top rope. And will he execute? Once again.
Incredible athleticism.
Crowd really taking in the action here tonight. It's all happening downtown Edinburg. Briyante asking for the hat? Is that it? Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Crowd not responding well to that.
Psychology taking place. Briyante teasing Kiké like, hey, man, I can look good in a hat, too. Forearm smash. Briyante not wearing the hat. Oh, caught. Kiké maybe using his anger to his advantage. Wow. That's going to slow Briyante down.
Kiké showing off a bit of the strength there.
Yeah, he loves the high flying. He loves to use speed and offense, but the dude is strong. Wait a minute.
I heard some crowd members saying to take his mask. I don't think Kiké would do that.
He wouldn't. I really don't think he would do that, but he wouldn't. He would definitely kick somebody just in the back as he did. So, yes, he does the high flying, but sometimes, I'm just going to kick you in the back. Wearing his opponent down to prevent some of the high flying move. Kiké gets him in the corner.
Loud chops straight to the chest.
Casey, if you had to say who would be the better athlete as far as taking the punishment, I would say it would be more on Kiké's side.
I've seen Briyante take a lot, especially during his match with Joseph Mordum, and he just keeps on coming. Like I said, they both have that never say die attitude, and I would say either or.
That's a good point where Briyante is. You're kind of fooled into a sense of security, like I've got him now, man. I've got him against the ropes, and you're probably right. Looks can be deceiving.
Oh, you don't want him against the ropes because that's a straight kick to the head like you did to Kiké earlier.
Here we go. Elbows to the stomach. Oh, well, nothing fancy. Forearm smash, clothesline, lateral press. Looks like
Kiké looked like he was celebrating a little too early off of that clothesline.
Yeah, he's definitely knows he's got a strength advantage. Si se puede, the crowd getting behind. I guess that would be Kiké. Oh, nice suplex. Is he going to go for the trifecta? All right. Once again, Kiké Caballero. Briyante up in the air.
It looks like he is paying homage. Trying to go for the three amigos here.
For 180, get at him. Rest in peace, Kiké. Here we go. Finishing off the trifecta.
And Briyante says no. Oh, he receives an elbow to the face for his troubles there.
as you were saying, you know what, Briyante can take a beating, and you never quite sure when he's down and out. He's in pain now. And Kiké with the pin again. You know, you're right. He is kind of taking these kind of lackadaisical pins, which is not really in his style, but maybe he just wants to show, hey, man, I'm the better man in this ring.
I think he just wants to show up for this record-breaking crowd for the Citrus Live tonight.
You're probably right. He's kind of nice, knee to the stomach. Kiké shoves him into the corner. Both men trying to get into the finals against one Alex Arsenal.
You would think they would want to conserve their energy, but it looks like they're going all out against each other.
Yeah, you know, chop by Kiké.
Briyante eating these gnarly chops.
Once again, the hat taking place in the match. But yeah, Alex Arsenal in the back resting, and the gyration, intimidation.
Once again, a little showboating.
There we
go.
You know, this is all psychology, kind of just embarrassing his opponent. Like, you know what? I'm going to do this. You really can't do anything about it. Kiké about Caballero. Oh, drop kick. Literally right on his face. Gets him out. Goes for the pin. And very wisely grabs the rope. Briyante always aware of his location. Ring psychology, you would say. Ring awareness, I meant to say.
Kiké seemed a bit taken aback by the fact that he didn't pull him far away enough from the ropes.
Casey, what is the name of Kiké's finisher?
Well, he has two, technically. He has the revolver.
Right.
And the RGV driver.
So, at some point, he's going to try and execute those. One or both or neither, we'll find out. And once again, chess taking place, cat and mouse. Kiké with a drop kick. Are we going to see some high flying? Briyante wisely, like, you know, moving out of the way. Wait a minute here.
Looks like Kiké stalked him.
Oh!
Landing into the crowd is one Briyante. Oh, look at that crowd member being nice enough to help him back up. And Kiké taking a quick break.
Look at the fan checking on Briyante. Hey, you're right. Oh! Why? Well, you know, Kiké is a sportsman when he wants to be and does whatever he wants as well. But they are trying to get, almost like an advertisement there, trying to get into the finals. Look at that.
Using the Citrus Live. Oh, jeez.
Well, if you want to sit in the front row, make sure you check all of the dates for Citrus Live Theater. Look at that banner in the back. Nicely placed. It is peak season underway. There's these two gentlemen breaking it down, trying to get into the finals against one Alex Arsenal. Oh, all right. Well,
just attacking Briante's lower back there.
Casey, have you ever seen Kiké kind of take, I don't want to say they're shortcuts, but let's just say be more aggressive and...
Clearly, the Lone Star title means a lot to Kiké.
Yeah.
And he will not let anybody get in his way.
No, I mean, literally just hit a beer. Man, Briyante on top of... Well, she's having a good time. I'll give her that. Briyante in trouble here. Wow.
Returning the chop there.
There we go. You know, when you sit ringside at the Citrus Live Theater, anything can happen.
Ref being very lax with the count there.
Yeah, you know, he wants to make sure that someone makes it to the final against Alex, who has a bye. So I'll give him credit for, you know, taking it easy on the rules. There we go. Back in the ring. Here we go. Kiké drinking a sip of beer.
Oh no, it looks like Briyante is in position.
For the, what was that move again?
The 9-5-6.
All right, here we go. Is it going to happen?
And he scouted it once again.
Yeah.
He seems to have Kiké's number when it comes to that move.
Yeah, Briyante kind of. Here we go. Reversal into the ring.
Kiké showing off again.
Takes him down. You know, I got to give it to Kiké. He's been in control for the bulk of this match. Briyante in trouble in the corner. Here we go. Boot to the face. Can you follow up, Briyante?
Just what I said. You don't want him near those ropes. He's slippery.
Yeah, you know, nice arm drag. Briante's trying to get momentum back on his side. And is he going to? Whoa! Cross body from inside the ring to the floor. And Briante's trying to get back. He's winded as he should be. These two gentlemen are really kind of taking a toll on each other as they are trying to get into the finals. Ironically, both of these individuals are doing a favor for Alex Arsenal.
Yes, definitely. The longer this match progresses, the easier you would assume it would be for Alex.
Lots of people ringside. Great seats, Casey, don't you think?
Oh, yes, definitely. Right up on the action.
Yeah. So Briyante trying to keep the momentum on his side. Kiké in trouble. Here we go. Getting the crowd behind him. Clap, clap. Casey, could we see a frog splash? All right. Oh! Kiké still in this.
Despite getting all of that.
You know, Briyante doing really well for himself. But at this point, I would say both men have exhausted each other. Now it's a game of stamina.
They definitely are moving as fast as they were at the beginning.
No, when it comes to stamina, Casey, do you have a favorite? Or do you say these two gentlemen are pretty much even in the stamina department?
I would say they're neck and neck. You know, we were talking about earlier about who...
Oh, spear! That's not... I don't think that's part of his normal repertoire, but hey, effective. Well, Casey, but you're saying when it comes to the stamina, these two individuals.
Oh, yes, neck and neck. You know, like I was saying, we were talking earlier about who can take more of a punishment, and I said it's pretty much the same. Mm-hmm. Once again, it's showing that here. Briyante was taking a massive beating, and yet he keeps coming back. Takes a spear, still kicks out. What will it take to keep one of these two men down?
You know, I think when it comes to being on the defensive, Briyante might have more experience because he's usually wrestling guys that are larger. So he might kind of be used to fighting, you know, uphill. Oh, wait, is this the revolve? Oh, knee to the face. Kiké attempting his finishing maneuver didn't happen. Gets him with the elbow. Briyante in trouble. Here we go. Kiké against the ropes. Nice. Inseguri by Briyante. Oh. Kiké with an old-fashioned suplex. German suplex.
Bridging right into that pin.
Yeah. So we're getting down to, like, whoever has a little bit of gas left.
The ref has started the count. Hopefully they don't get counted out here.
You know, I do know that he does want to see the finals happen. So, as we had said earlier, he's going to be maybe a little more lenient, only because we already know that Alex Arsenal's in the finals. And kip up by Briyante. Here we go. Last hurrah. Fireman's carry into a... Slams him down.
Looked like a modified wasteland.
Yeah. And getting to the top rope, Briyante Hervé. Man, he's all the way to the... Oh, did not happen. Savant kick. Attempting the... Oh!
Hit with the revolver.
And is that it? 2.
Wow.
Get someone kicking out of his finisher. That has to mess with Kiké. Now he's kind of he got his finisher in. It did not help. I mean, it helped, but it didn't finish the match. Briyante's still in this.
He was going for that short arm ripcord again. Got cut off by those elbows. And he got hit with the Rio Grande Valley driver, and that is
it. Wow. Congratulations to one Kiké Caballero, now advancing into the finals against one Alex Arsenal.
But how fresh could he possibly be for such a match?
We'll find out when we get to the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and moving on to the finals, Kiké Caballero.
We're going to have a fatal four-way match, and here's what's going to happen. Someone is going to win this title tonight. We're going to have an inaugural champion in this fatal four-way. Now, let's talk to one of the contestants. This gentleman has traveled all over the country. Please welcome Luigi Primo. Big round of applause. Check him out. Styling and profiling. Make sure you visit him at the merch table. Mr. Luigi, come on over here now. You're going to be in a fatal four-way, which is crazy. Let's go down your opponents and you can tell us your opinion on each one of these individuals. Now, this individual, Luchador, he's going to be flying all over the ring. Your opinion on Blackcat Jr.
First of all, I'm a Luigi Primo. And I make a best of pizza. Second of all, I think somebody lost their garage door opener, so I might be in your garage tonight. One lucky fan, I'm gonna end up in your garage. Blackcat Jr. Now, I think maybe some weakness that I can exploit is that he's like a kitty cat of me. So I'm gonna try and distract him with his cat-like tendencies, and then I'll hopefully make him a pizza.
All right, so the other individual in the ring is a gentleman. He's been known to carry a baseball bat. His name is Dos Costuras. Another individual is going to be flying around the ring. Your opinion on him?
So he's a baseballer, man. The only thing I have to say is he better not try and use a baseball bat in the ring. I cannot imagine using a foreign object or a weapon in the ring. That's just unbelievable.
Now, the last individual, it is the Rebel Rock, Sean Jones. You were with him on Channel 5. Elaborate on Sean Jones.
Yeah, we were just doing a regular news interview, and he decided to make it a weird and get aggressive. I'm not just here to wrestle. I'm here to show everybody that I'm a best wrestler, and I make a best of pizza. And if somebody wants to have a bad attitude about it, that's fine, because I'm going to beat them anyway.
Let's give it up for Luigi Primo as he heads down to the ring. And we'll find out who's going to win this title tonight.
And there he is, Charlie. Look at Luigi Primo, all of the energy.
You know, he's he gets the fans' attention. The kids love him, and his skill set. Actually, you think, well, I mean, how effective could he be? But man, he is really good. A really good chain wrestler, and I actually think the gimmick, the character, is simple distractions, a little bit of psychology.
Introducing his opponent. He is Los Costuras.
Dos Costuras, his first time here at CAPW, and man, what a way to make a debut in a fatal four-way against Luigi Primo, Blackcat Jr., and then Rebel Rock Sean Jones. So, it's great to have him here. It was a pleasure. We'll see, how often he returns. I hope he comes back, but to debut in a fatal four-way, odds are against you.
I love that he's in citrus orange.
Yeah, I like that too. Nicely done. Dos Costuras. So here we are in the ring. One individual with pasta and one with a wooden bat. So the weapons are being prepared.
And you would assume that the bat would have advantage, but no. The way that Luigi has his Hadouken, he could hit you from across the ring.
It is a flying pasta, the ultimate weapon. We're talking about weapons. We have pasta in the ring. We have a bat in the ring. But, Rebel Rock, I think his weapon is his deviousness. The guy is not afraid to take shortcuts. The guy is not afraid to, do whatever it takes to win. And he's got something to prove here tonight.
Yeah, his newfound attitude after coming out of isolation definitely gives him an edge.
Yeah, he in a recent interview said, you know what, I just need to be by myself. And here he is coming back and reinventing himself. So we'll see how he does in this. Look, everyone's got their weapons ready. And we'll see how he does also with Blackcat Jr. in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we introduce this next talent, we have a special guest performance. He is a rising international reggaeton star. Please welcome Tavo Rayo.
Citrus Live, ¿cómo se la están pasando hoy, Citrus Live? This is crazy. This is my first time doing this. I know Sean don't like me already, but it's okay. Blackcat is my guy. My name is Tavo Rayo, and I'm gonna present to y'all the greatest luchador from the 956, Blackcat Jr. Chico, Blackcat. Oye, viene de perreo, más de sanduqueo. Salí pa' la calle, pues tocando el cajeo. Oye, viene de perreo, más de sanduqueo. Salí con el gato. Fuerte, fuerte. Fuerte, fuerte. Fuerte, fuerte. Fuerte, fuerte. Ustedes. Fuerte, fuerte. Eso de plata más grande que un unicornio. Quiero llevarte, mami, mami, cantón. Eso de plata más llevarte, mami, me la llevé para y le di por la carita pintada, bellaquita ranqueada, carita rosada, mira, tampoco ven 4. Mamita, tú eres biónica, supersónica, desde que salió Donny todas son Mónica. Biónica, supersónica, desde que salió. Everybody make some noise for Blackcat Jr. Todos ustedes haciendo el fuerte de perreo, más de sandungueo. Salí para la calle puesto por el bellaqueo. Oye, viene de perreo, más de sandungueo. Salí con el gato puesto por el bellaqueo. Para darte fulete, fuerte, fuerte. 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 Let's go. Everybody, give it up for what the wrestling promotion is putting on is great. This should be done more in the valley, and it's super exciting to have this going on here. So give it up for the wrestling promotion company engaged you today, man. Y que chinguen a su madre los rudos.
What an entrance for Blackcat Jr.
You know, he's got to be hyped. And, the winner is going to become a title holder. Elaborate on the title, Casey.
Yeah, so we saw at the start of the show that we not necessarily relinquished the title from Criss Austin, but he needed the CAPW championship. And so instead of getting rid of all of the history that the Citrus Live title holds, we decided we'll put it on the line in this fatal 4-way, and whoever wins would be the new Citrus Live world champion.
So here we have the Citrus Live title on the line, and we'll see how this gets started. Blackcat Jr. All right.
Played right into his plan where he said he's like a kitty cat. Yeah. He's going to distract him.
He called it in Rebel Rock. Oh, there we go. Arm drag. Luigi Primo. And there's, it is a fatal 4-way. Anything can go.
I definitely think that plays into Luigi Primo's plan here, being able to distract and whack with his pizza there.
Single leg drop kick. So we'll see how this unfolds. Luigi Primo, he's always got that posture ready. Blackcat, there we go. Just a simple wrist lock. How will he get out of this? I'm sure he's got 100 ways. Let's find out. Oh, look at now Luigi Primo with a wrist lock.
Luigi definitely has the moves.
Blackcat, there you go. Take him down to the mat. Control it. He is a high flyer. And Luigi Primo, look at that. The skills that pay the bills. Keep up. Another drop kick. Luigi Primo showing, hey, he's in control of this whole thing. Now, a little bit of Dos Costuras. Takes him down. Why? Controlling the ankle. Luigi back. Psyching him out. Distracting him against the ropes. Tosses the pizza. And once again, the drop kick. Luigi Primo in control of this whole thing. Casey, you got to admit, he, in spite of, then the good old-fashioned double X sound, in spite of all of the comedic angles, man, he's really good in the ring.
Oh yeah, no, Luigi is an excellent competitor. He distracts you with his pizza, but he's got all of the tools to take anybody out.
Yeah, he's got the fundamentals down, which you have to have in the ring. Rebel Rock, look at that. Takes him down with an arm drag. Same thing, Rebel Rock. He does like to take shortcuts, but man, he can do it all as well. Here we go. Now we have, Savat kick, another one into the gut. Rebel Rock showing, get out of the way, ref, and up against the ropes.
A little bit of high flying of his own.
Yeah, this match has it all. Dos Costuras back in the ring against the rope. Rebel Rock with, look at this. Cazadora struggling, gets him into the arm drag. This is going to be going all okay. Just a good old-fashioned kick out of the ring.
A little bit of smack talk there.
Now Blackcat Jr. should be in his element here now that he's not being distracted by Pasta. There we go. Inzaguri. Blackcat Jr. now kind of getting in control of the whole thing.
You know, I brought it up during the Briyante match, but you would assume that you would stop attacking a lucha who's near the ropes. It's always a kick to the face.
It's always going to end up with you getting in trouble. Here we go. Rebel Rock. Blackcat showing his aerial. Oh, man, knee to the face. Blackcat Jr. Let's go, man. Let's cheer me on. Let's get this going. Luigi Primo back in the ring, now back out of the ring. Dos Costuras with baseball slide. Ducks the clothesline. Here we go against the ropes. I would love to see these two gentlemen one-on-one, and it'll happen eventually. Nice arm drag. Dos Costuras in control with the citrus orange. Get back out of the ring. Dos Costuras trying to establish, hey, you know what? Watch me now.
I think he's trying to control the pace by getting as many competitors out of the ring.
Right.
He could focus one-on-one.
King of the ring. Rebel Rock against the ropes. What does he have in mind? Oh!
Looks like Luigi ate the most of that one.
Yeah, and Blackcat in last man. You know, when it comes to what's going to happen, it all could just come down to luck because you don't know who going to get blindsided. Blackcat Jr. with a nice cross body from the top. Dos Costuras getting momentum back. There we go. Oh, here we go. Are we going to have a trifecta? The fans there in the front row getting their money worth. And Luigi Primo, if you're impressed with that, he's a real scene stealer. Controlling the pasta.
Oh, and Rebel and Blackcat eat the pizza right on the head.
Oh, there we go. Double axe handle.
Doesn't need to be fancy.
No,
just effective.
Yeah, you know, we've seen super fancy arm drags and then just good old-fashioned kicks and double axe handles as well. Blackcat Jr.
And a stiff right hand right on the dome of Dos Costuras.
Wait a minute, breaking down into the audience, and that anytime you come on down to the Citrus Live Theater, it could break down, and it usually does. Here we go, it's breaking down. Blackcat, Dos Costuras, and here we have, oh well, Rebel Rock Sean Jones with a trash can. And there you have, for those of you who've never been here, that's the entrance to the Citrus Live Theater. Oh, chopping right away.
Vicious chops right on Luigi Primo's merch.
Right in his own, he's attacking his own pictures. Thanks to Rebel Rock John Jones. And the fans getting their money's worth. They're like, look at this. You think you're just going to watch the match? No, it's going to come to you.
Just vicious slaps back and forth between Sean Jones and Luigi Primo.
Nice shot of the theater. You know, when you come on down, oh, well, Blackcat Jr. with a chair. It is breaking down. I don't know how this is going to get back into the ring. Attempted power bomb. Man, this is Dos Costuras. European uppercut.
Anything can happen in a fatal four-way, and everything is happening here.
Yeah, and which is good for the fans. I mean, this is the win for everybody. Look, he's controlling the pasta even though he's on his back.
We seem to have lost visual of the match happening on the deck. Hopefully, we'll get back to that soon. And we're back with Sean Jones hitting Blackcat Jr. with a chair. Yeah, opting to go over the railing there instead of taking the ramp. That's an interesting decision.
but still always in control of the pasta. He knows his strengths. Getting back into the ring, or attempting to.
I do not envy the ref in this match.
All right, here we go. Action back in the ring.
Sean Jones calling his shot.
All right, here we go. To the advantage of Rebel Rock. Sean Jones going for a suplex. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Defense taking place. Blackcat Jr. says, now he's participating. He's going to help Luigi.
Looks like they're going for a double suplex on Sean Jones there, but he blocked it.
Harry's going to join the action as well. Who's going to win this suplex? Oh, there we go. And that's the win for Luigi and Blackcat Jr. Fatal four-way underway. Casey, tell us about the referee.
Oh, yeah. Sarge Dave Blackwell is definitely an incredible referee. He's been in the industry for many, many years. And when you have a match like this, he's the man to call.
You know, we're lucky to have him, and we're lucky that he's a part of CAPW. Dos Costuras. Into the ropes. Oh, power slam.
Referee with 1, 2, and a kick out for Blackcat Jr. And a code breaker on Dos Costuras. You see Luigi there rallying up, and a vicious pizza chop for Sean Jones. To the back, to the front again. Man, he is just relentless. One more for good measure. Jesus, he is just punishing Sean Jones.
Luigi's been doing really well in this match. I mean, oh, there you have it.
His trademark Hadoken.
Blackcat Jr. trying to regain his senses. Steals. Now we have... Oh, wait a minute now.
That's Joseph Mortem.
And in a fatal four-way, anything goes. Dos Costuras takes a kick to now fireman's carry. Joseph Mortem with and
vicious F5.
You know, okay, so obviously he's
what is he doing at Rebel Rock?
Is there another F5 in store? Here
it's carrying him around the ring.
Referee Dave Blackwell unsure of. Okay, wow, okay.
Looks like Joseph is helping Rebel Rock.
Oh, nice power slam. Joseph Mortem now with Rebel Rock Sean Jones. Is he going to hurl him? Clubbing forearm back. And there you have it. Wow. So Joseph Mortem, the X Factor, in the corner with Rebel Rock Sean Jones.
Your winner and new Citrus Live World Champion, Rebel Rock
Sean Jones looks stunned, like he doesn't even know that he won the title.
No, you know, he was in isolation. He was kind of in his own little world, and I think he was kind of oblivious to what was happening. And now he is the inaugural Citrus Life champ. As you said, the working man's champ, meaning it's going to be defended probably more than any other title, would you say?
Oh, yes. The Citrus Live title is pretty much going to be on the line at every show.
Well, we'll see him in action, but we do know there is an alliance between him and Joseph Mortem. That's going to be taking place in every match, so heads up as they celebrate together. Rebel Rock, congratulations to you as the inaugural Citrus Live champion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is going to be a grudge match, and there's a lot on the line because this company, Citrus All Pro Wrestling, is defending its own honor here tonight, and the man that is standing up for this company is the man that you just saw in that very ring, with a brand new heavyweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the lovely, the beautiful, it is Criss Austin. Let's give it up for Criss Austin. Brand new title, a defending champion. You know, Criss, last time you were here in the ring and you were doing really well against Duke Fairfax. And you were doing really well, but then out of nowhere, the Galvans came in. I'm not real sure what they're trying to prove, but they put you in a hell of a predicament. Do you feel like you can trust Duke Fairfax as your tag team partner? He was your opponent, but tonight you guys are teaming up. Your thoughts on can you trust him?
Well, you just made a very good point. The Galvans are outsiders. Duke Fairfax is also an outsider. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe this whole thing is a ploy just to get me in the ring and they both jump me. I don't know, but right now I have to put my full faith in the Duke Fairfax.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is putting everything on the line. In spite of your opponent, and maybe you can or can't trust him, do you think you can make it happen tonight in front of all these individuals?
If there's one thing the people of the Valley who have seen me wrestle for the past 9 years know about me, it's that Criss Austin always pulls through, and Criss Austin always makes it happen.
He is your defending champion. He's going inside that very ring. Give it up for Criss Austin. Now we're going to have a special guest announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, an individual I've known for a long, long time. From 294.5, the Rock Station, and one of the sponsors of Citrus All Pro Wrestling. Please give it up for Mr. Rock and Roll James.
Yeah. All right. Let's give a big round of applause to all our wrestlers here tonight. Citrus All Pro Wrestling, we are packed up to the rafters. We want to thank everybody that's upstairs as well. Thank you so much. Let's make some noise up there. Come on. Let's make some noise down here. Come on, let's hear it. I'm a proud sponsor of this promotion, and I really appreciate them asking me to be a sponsor because I love wrestling. I've been a fan of wrestling since I was a kid, man, growing up in Southwest Championship Wrestling, the Blanchards, the Von Erichs, the WWF, and all those other federations. But let me tell you, this promotion here tonight is going to make big waves all over Texas and all over the United States of America. Can I hear a hell yeah? Let's get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. First off, introducing in this match, these guys are from the Coastal Bend. They're from Corpus Christi, the sparkling sea by the seas. They are Coastal Bend badasses, the Galvans!
Well, here they are, the Galvans. You know, they invaded CAPW, and their agenda. Casey, your take on their agenda? I mean, is there an agenda? Are they just kind of bullying their way?
I can't say. It seems like they just wanted to make a statement at the expense of our champion, Criss Austin. Clearly, the crowd does not care for them. They are letting them know.
Yeah, for those of you that are trying to keep up to date, well, what happened was champion Criss Austin defending against one Duke Fairfax. It was a phenomenal match. These two individuals get into the ring and just disrupt the whole match. And now we have a short-term alliance between Criss Austin and Duke Fairfax against the Galvans.
Yeah, a very reluctant alliance between two former competitors in Duke Fairfax and Criss Austin. You know, but they need to put their issues aside if they are going to stand a chance against the brothers, Chaos and Josh the Juggernaut Galvan. We'll see how they do tonight against this invading force.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing out of Austin, Texas, this is Duke Fairfax.
Casey, your thoughts on Duke and how he did against Criss Austin the last time they were in the squared circle together?
Well, Duke Fairfax, the 1%er of professional wrestling, definitely lives up to the hype. He is an elite competitor. He definitely took Criss to the limit before the Galvans interfered.
You know, Duke is man, he's got all the weaponry, and you know, Criss Austin, who's great. He's got great stamina, great vertical leap, and he can do lucha. He can do classic, you know, chain wrestling. Him and Duke had a great match, and it all got ruined by the Galvans. But you're right, Duke Fairfax at any time can take a title, at any time could win. He is lethal, and man, it's great to have him here at the CAPW.
Pinkies up for Duke Fairfax.
Yeah, fans are definitely, you know, they realize that him and Criss Austin had a great match, and they were definitely rooting. They were behind Criss Austin, and then I think they're reluctantly now rooting for Duke. We'll see how the fans decide on what to do. But when you combine the athleticism of Criss and Duke, you have to admit that's a very good, formidable team.
Oh yes, definitely. They could be elite tag teams.
If they ever choose to put their differences aside, which I seriously doubt will ever happen, they will and can be a formidable tag team. We'll see how it breaks down here tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce your CAPW Heavyweight Champion, Criss.
And there you have your heavyweight champion, Citrus All-Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion with his brand new title, Criss Austin. You know, when he first won that title against Kiké Caballero, that match was phenomenal. Every title defense he's had is phenomenal. He defended against Gotti out of Austin, right? And Criss has been a defending, fighting champion. He did super well against Duke Fairfax. And Criss stepping up to the plate, teaming up reluctantly against Duke, teaming up with Duke Fairfax, and this will be an interesting match. We'll see how it breaks down.
And you can see them already arguing over the title.
Yeah, that's going to be an ongoing theme, I'm sure. But as the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, perhaps?
I think they have bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah. The Galvans, I mean, wow.
Criss.
Oh, okay. Well, Chaos Galvan, and
that was definitely chaotic, that beginning.
And the larger individual,
Josh.
So we have
Juggernaut.
Josh the Juggernaut taking it to Criss, and this one's breaking down already. I don't even believe the bell has rung. So we have Chaos attacking Duke. And then Josh working on Criss. Casey, once again, it is breaking down, and
Man, they are relentless against Luigi's table.
yeah, I know his merch is going to get. And once again, for those of you who've never been to the Citrus Live Theater,
There's a quick little tour.
Yeah, this is an improvised tour. The Juggernaut, Josh Galvan with chops, and there we have a tour of the top, and the fans getting a nice little improvised match here. Man, Criss laying in those forearms. Criss Austin defending the Valley, Citrus All Pro Wrestling. Oh, man, well.
Popcorn to the face.
The Juggernaut, Josh Galvan, again. Luigi has pasta. The Juggernaut has popcorn. I guess that's his. Oh, well, there we have a retaliation. Oh, Criss Austin. Man, this is going back and forth.
Criss Austin holding his own against Juggernaut.
You know,
the much larger competitor.
Criss can do the high flying, but man, he's not afraid to just get into a brawl. He's okay with that.
Oh,
and wait a bit. This is going to turn into a. There we go. Criss Austin. That is a very high second balcony for those of you who've never been here. And we hope you do make your way to the Citrus Live Theater. Going back down. Casey, you couldn't ask for a better tour than two wrestlers brawling all over the venue. Oh, there we go. And there's Chaos Galvan on the ground.
There's Duke.
And you see Duke's kind of got a cut on his elbow. It's been breaking down. Oof. All right. Well, referee Dave Blackwell trying to get them back into the ring.
To get this match started,
yeah.
At least.
Oh, it's a VOD kick to the face.
It seems like every time that Criss and Duke can rally a little bit, the Galvans just cut him off at the legs. Just look at this vicious choking of Duke Fairfax by the Juggernaut. Oh, and a clubbing blow to the back of the head there, and Duke is out right now.
Referee Dave Blackwell kind of trying to tell these two guys, come on, let's get back into the ring. Criss Austin. Is this going to happen? A suplex? Oh. Juggernaut trying to make it happen. Man, you see everyone's recording. Oh.
The lethal feat of Criss Austin.
Yeah, you know, whether it's a chop, a VOD kick, or high flying, Criss can do it all. He's a phenomenal inaugural heavyweight champ. The fans trying to help him up.
Beer can to the face of Criss Austin. And the Juggernaut just not giving the fans any love tonight. Oh, and Duke, turn around. Oh, Duke, big hit. That is the second time in this match that Duke has been caught off guard, not paying attention to his opponents. And Criss Austin out of nowhere taking down the Juggernaut. That was a nice spear.
Man, Criss Austin, man, he's fighting spirit per usual. I think for Criss and for Duke, they got to get this into the ring. Because I think the brawling is going to favor the Galvans. Agree or disagree, Casey? What's your take on just the brawling aspect?
Well, Criss and Duke are showing that they can give as good as they get.
Uh-oh, here we go.
But this match cannot be decided out of the ring.
No, not at all. And Duke is a great athlete, and I'll give it to him. He did decide to team up with Criss Austin on the offense against the Juggernaut, Josh Galvan.
Dude, bringing in an equalizer here with the chair.
Well, it's not in the ring, so just go for it. I mean, bell has not rung yet. These two individuals, by the time they do start the match,
Duke taking a chair to the back, the very chair that he introduced to this match.
And finally, we have the Juggernaut, Josh Galvan, taking Criss Austin back into the ring, it looks like. One of the fans was saying, litter. And now, finally, here we go.
Oh, and throwing Criss straight into the steel post there.
The Galvans are now taking advantage. We have a 2-on-1 situation.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the fans supporting Criss.
Josh, with the constant disrespect, whether it's against his competitor or the fans, he does not care.
Yeah, I understand that they're loud and proud about Corpus, but there's the ring. Lateral press, 1, 2, and Criss kicks out. Finally, the bell rung. Now we have a match underway. Duke Fairfax, nowhere to be found. I think he's trying to crawl his way back to the ring. Criss Austin at a disadvantage. Chaos Galvan's got him in the corner. Casey, your background on the Galvans, do you know their history,
Well, they are third-generation wrestlers coming from a very rich Galvan wrestling family out of Corpus. They have it all, We just see them as this brawling jackals that just keep attacking. But no, they're very well trained.
So we'll see how it breaks down. The athleticism of Criss Austin and Duke Fairfax against the brawling Galvans. And there we have a hair pull.
Ripping Austin's headband clean off.
Chaos Galvan, knees to the back. In control, slowing it down. After a crazy beginning, Chaos Galvan goes for the pin. Lateral press, 1, 2. Referee Dave Blackwell gets a 2 count.
We keep talking about stamina, but man, what about the stamina of Dave Blackwell, huh?
Yeah, no, he's got his hands full. He's got a lot of matches, and man, he's once again, we're lucky to have him at the Citrus All Pro Wrestling. Juggernaut with a kick.
Vicious drive-by.
And of course, these two brothers know how to distract.
Taking advantage.
They've teamed so often for so long. The experience is going to be with them.
I think Duke's hot-headedness is costing them right now.
Yeah, When Criss does make that tag, Duke Fairfax, we're going to see how much he's got. Oh, look at that. Nice double takedown. And there's the tandem offense. And they are experienced.
Very impressive offense there.
1, 2. Criss Austin showing his resiliency. The fans chanting Austin. Man, they're always behind Criss Austin.
Well, he definitely needs them to rally behind him because the Galvans have been relentless on him.
I saw a post that Criss had put on social media. And there's the tag that he loves the fans. And there we go. Duke Fairfax with the duck of the clothesline in Seguri. Now we're going to see some offense. For those of you seeing Duke Fairfax for the first time. Wow, off the top rope clothesline. smack talking. Lateral press. 1, 2. Casey, your thoughts on Duke's athleticism?
Well, he's clearly very athletic, and right now he's taking the time to jaw jack his own tag team partner. I don't know if that's the best move at this time.
Psychologically, he's wasting energy on vicious clothesline, and there you have it. You know, when you take it on the Galvans, you got to have everything in place. 1, 2. Duke with the kick out on 2. Now a real pin, hooks the leg 1.
Oh yeah, no, the Galvans, they move as one. And if you make a mistake against it, they will take advantage.
And then when you're arguing with your own partner, you know, that's just we kind of wasted effort. And Juggernaut with back in control. Man, Juggernaut, he is, he looks strong. Ironically, he's stronger than he looks. Chaos taking advantage in the corner.
Quick choke on Duke. Juggernaut with shoulder tackles into the corner.
Yeah, you know, Juggernaut, he's a big, strong brawler. But ironically, as we're saying, he's actually way stronger than he looks, which is almost sounds bizarre to say, but man, he is formidable. The name Juggernaut fits him well. Kind of reminds me, Juggernaut reminds me of like a Terry Gordy back in the day. Man, Duke's in trouble. He's got to get that time. He's got to get out of trouble. The Galvan's in control of the match.
And another distraction. Once again. Didn't quite see what happened there. Maybe he raked Duke's eyes.
You know, the Galvans are in control, which is not surprising. They've teamed together. I mean, they're brothers. They know each other backward and forwards. Duke and Criss, not friends at all. I would say they respect each other, but they don't like each other.
Oh, no, definitely not. And like I said, that does not work well against the Galvans, who could probably tag team in their sleep.
Yeah, the athleticism of Criss and Duke is second to none. However, yeah, the chemistry's not there. Chaos Galvan, close fist.
These vicious chops against the chest of Duke. I'm sure he is not enjoying any of those.
Criss Austin now takes a hit. So, you know, depending on what happens here, I would not be surprised if the Galvans have double, triple, multiple finishers, considering they work so often and so well together. We'll see how this match ends. Chaos drawing the line. Step in the ring, Criss. Come on, let's do this. In case you got to hand it to Duke, he's giving it his all.
Definitely. Criss and Duke are showing that they can take a lot of punishment and keep on going, because the Galvans are definitely dishing out the punishment. Very interesting tandem tag team moves.
Yeah, we were saying, I'm sure they have multiple finishers.
Not even letting Criss get in position for a tag.
Two. Duke kicks out. He's got a fighting spirit. I wouldn't be surprised if Duke, has a successful run here at CAPW, because, man, he's got everything that it takes to win, succeed, and he's fighting against the Juggernaut, hanging in there. Slowing it down.
Just punishing Duke. Right on the tip of that knee there.
You know, this does give Criss a chance to kind of get his energy back. If he can get back in here. If Duke makes the tag. Oh, now, all right, there's the equalizer. Now we'll see what happens. Referee Dave Blackwell with the count.
And there we see Criss over in the corner, just trying to rally anything from Duke. Needing that tag, just wanting that tag to get back into this match and pull a W out for their team. We see a little bit of life there. And the tag. Criss coming in. Chaos doesn't look like he tagged in, so it's just... Oh, man, Criss is going on a volley here, just attacking everyone in sight. Both of them, hitting both of them multiple times in the corner.
Taking on both of the Galvans. Bulldog, maybe? Oh, look at this. Flying head scissors. There you have it. Criss Austin showing him, hey, I'm the heavyweight champ for a reason.
There is his athleticism fully on display. You know, we kept talking about it. He didn't have a good chance to display it, but here he goes. The Juggernaut eating that.
Cross body from the ring to the floor. Criss fresh, trying to make it happen. And, you know, we did say Criss can do it all. He can do the chain wrestling. He can do brawling. And now a chance to some high flying, maybe. On the top rope. Nicely executed. Goes for the pin.
Man, what is it going to take to keep Josh down?
He's a big, strong individual. I mean, it's going to take the tandem offense of Duke and Criss to take him out. Hey, look at this.
Duke tagging himself in. Could this be a mistake?
All right, they're jaw-jacking back and forth. Criss with the save and a smashing forearm. They're still working well together in spite of their differences. Goes for the pin. German suplex. 1, 2.
And it's breaking down between Criss and Duke here.
Yeah, you know, I understand the hostilities, and that's a mistake.
Knocking down the ref, Dave Black.
Yeah, no, that is... We'll have to talk to...
And it looks like Duke is taking his leave.
Fans showing their displeasure. And
what is going on here? What was just handed to Criss taken out? It looks like Rock and Roll James. And that's the 3. Rock and Roll James there cheering on the Galvans.
Now, could this be a piece of the puzzle? Rock and Roll James, very pro Galvan. You know, we've been talking about the Galvans. You know, why are they here? What's their agenda? What's happening? Duke Fairfax, Criss looking for Duke because he left him high and dry. Rock and Roll James
circling the ring. What is going on?
He's applauding. Make sure you follow CAPW on our social, because we always try and fill in the missing pieces to the puzzle on our social media.
And the hug.
Well, there's obviously an alliance forming here, or formed behind the scenes. The Juggernaut. Well, there you have. It's ironic. He is a sponsor. He's on the ring apron, but he's decided to form alliances
with these outsiders from Corpus.
So, Rock and Roll James, Josh Galvan, the Juggernaut Josh Galvan, Chaos Galvan. What's going to happen with these 3 individuals?
los Galvan.
No, cut that music back off. Did you see? This is the problem, Casey. We come out here and we're going to take all these damn bums from this trash city. And what do we get? Nothing but ungrateful disrespect being known to obnoxious like those bums right there. So, everyone in your sons, one way or the other is urgent. Please say, when you come swinging out the Galvan, you best not miss. Well, obviously, the world champion just missed. Thank y'all.
All right, everyone. Well, that had an unexpected ending, not what we had planned. Please follow us on social media because this is not over. It's not over by a long shot. In fact, it's only just begun. But let's turn the page and let's move on to something else. Something a little bit more uplifting. Let's talk about this title right here because the finals are going to be happening in that very ring for this title, and there's someone that needs your support. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out, his name is Kiké, Caballero.
Aquí estoy para quedar.
El hijo de pueblo, Kiké Caballero. Let's see what he has to say here.
Kiké, you had a hell of a match earlier tonight against Briyante, and man, it was all over the place. Your thoughts on your victory over him?
You know, Briyante, ¿sabes qué? Antes que nada, buenas noches, México! Acabo de pelear. I just had one of the toughest battles of my career against one of the best luchadors in the world, Briyante RD. ¿Y sabes qué? Briyante, te respeto. Like I said, one of my toughest matches yet. And tonight, after I become your new Lone Star champion, Briyante, you can get a title match cuando quieras, anytime.
All right, wow. That's going to be a hell of a rematch. Now, Alex Arsenal had a bye. He didn't have a match. You had a hell of a match. Do you feel like the odds are against you, or do you feel like you've got the support of all these individuals tonight?
You know what, Charlie? I don't feel like the odds are against me. I know the odds are against me. But I also know que mi gente, mi pueblo, me apoya. And I know, you're gonna come out there with your chest up, your chin up, and you're gonna play fair and square and take that title without even having a semi-final match. I don't think so. Esta gente, these people deserve a better champion than that. So I just show your face and then see if you got the balls to the beat and you go to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kiké Caballero.
walking to the ring for the second time tonight, Kiké Caballero.
And now we're finally going to get to the conclusion of this Lone Star title tournament. And man, he's had a rocky road, man. He's defeated Con Hawk. He defeated Pete Payne, which is a large, incredibly strong opponent. And then tonight, he had to take on Briyante Erebet. So, I mean, the road to get here, all uphill.
And I don't think that stops here because he has a very fresh Alex Arsenal to go up against. So, uphill battle has pretty much been the theme of his entire run in the Lone Star title tournament.
The fans are going to be behind him, no doubt. They love Kiké Caballero.
His opponent. He is bulletproof.
Making his way to the ring for the second time tonight as well, but for the first match of his, Alex Arsenal.
Casey, let's remind, would you go over what? So the winner of this title, what are the stipulations? What are the privileges that come with this title?
Yeah, so the Lone Star Championship has some really cool perks to it. One of them, of course, as the champion, you get to call the stipulations on any of the matches that you have for the title. And on top of that, it serves as your money in the bank. If you wish to go against any of the other titles, you can go ahead and cash it in for that opportunity.
All right, Alex. Shoulder tackles. Man, he's strong. He's quick. Kiké, already had a hell of a match against Briyante Erebet, and Alex Arsenal had a bye because ToXico was missing. Something happened to him. We'll get to that later on down the line. So we have a fresh Alex Arsenal against Kiké Caballero. And you were saying, whoever wins this title, they can call the stipulations in the future.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the perks of being the Lone Star Championship holder.
They can pick the referee. They can make it a strap match, a chain match. They could have no disqualifications. It's whatever they decide is to their strength.
They're only limited by their imagination there.
So Kiké fighting uphill. Alex saying, come on, is that all you got?
He's just eating Kiké's attacks.
Yeah, he is rested fresh and he's ready to roll. He's hyped.
And to be honest, even if he wasn't, he probably would still be able to eat those attacks.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Alex is an absolute unit.
He's incredibly strong, incredibly smart, lethal. Casey, as far as you know, Alex, does he have any lucha? Is that part of his repertoire at all or not really?
So Alex is not from the area. He's from San Antonio. I don't quite know his training background, but what I do know is that this man is very dangerous.
Now he's attempting his finisher, which is an elbow into the sternum.
That he refers to as the Dragon Dagger.
The Dragon Dagger. So if he executes the Dragon Dagger,
this match could have been over right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex, I think his forte is power moves. A move that a typical wrestler would do for him is much more effective because he's just so incredibly strong. Ducks the clothesline. Kiké. Oh, kick to the gut.
Now, not saying that Alex cannot be technical. He definitely can, but Smash Mouth is definitely the way that he takes out the majority of his opponents.
Casey, what does Kiké need to do to win this match? I mean, what does he have to execute tonight?
Well, he's going to have to survive the onslaught. Look at that. Once again, just Alex immediately recovering and just hit Alex with everything that he has.
Keep it on the go, right? Try and wear down his man.
Yeah, that's easier said than done. Alex clearly has the strength advantage here. Now, the one thing that Kiké might have is the speed advantage.
That's part of his forte. Here
And the
we go.
power right there, Alex Arsenal.
That's what we were talking about. Alex Arsenal goes for the pin. That was actually pretty close.
That was 2
7/8.
Yeah.
Referee Dave Blackwell back in the ring, in control of the action. Bulletproof Alex Arsenal wearing down. There we go. He's got to do the power move, slow him down. Make sure he doesn't get into the air. Make sure he doesn't get into the speed game. That's his right there. That's what he's got to do tonight. Alex has got to make sure, you know what? I'm just going to wear you down to where you cannot fly. Once again, goes for the pin.
Taking out his legs here. Alex is in full control.
Yeah, he's not going to do any high flying without his knee. Fans getting behind Kiké. He's got to be quick. Kiké showing 8. He's back on the attack with the chops. And Alex cuts him off. Just way too strong. Man, this is going to be interesting to see how this unfolds.
Throws him all the way across the ring.
You know, Alex looks like he's just getting warmed up.
That's what's scary about Alex.
Yeah, you know. Man, he gave up a knee and he just kept it there. It's going to be an interesting night for Kiké.
Vicious elbow strikes, just slowing him down, choking the air out of him.
Kiké's finisher is the revolver. It'll be interesting to see if he can execute that against a much larger Alex Arsenal. And Alex is just waiting for that. It was the Dragon Dagger, is that right, Casey?
The
Dragon Dagger. Oh, man, eats a knee.
Alex definitely showing off his viciousness tonight, going for the pin. And a kick out at 2. Now with the constant pins, I don't believe Arsenal believes that he would win with that, but he's just using that to wear down Kiké as he needs to power his way out of those pins.
Yeah, I mean, he puts his weight on him. Kiké expended a lot of energy in his earlier match against Briyante to get here. And man, I don't know how much he has left. We will find out. Here we go. Big suplex. Nothing fancy, just nicely executed. As you said earlier, going for the pin just to kind of wear him down. Look, hooks the arms. I mean, hooks his hands together.
Now, I noticed the revolver there on Kiké and
his tights?
Polilero, right? Of the tights.
Yeah.
But how does that work against bulletproof Alex Arsenal?
I know. Maybe that's his kryptonite.
We're in your hometown.
Oof.
You want to fight?
Just taunting Kiké.
Yeah.
Psychology. There we go. This is what he wants. He actually, come on, brawl. Let's do this.
He's goading him to a losing position for Kiké, as Alex is fresher and just ready to go.
Kip up. And how about Alex with that drop kick to the knee? You know, you think, oh, he's going to brawl him. He wants to punch him. And, then does a drop kick. Smart.
He is just out-thinking and out-maneuvering Kiké right now. Kiké has just got to be exhausted.
Fireman's carry. Kiké. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one of his moves.
In position for the 956. Can he land it? And caught.
And Alex was playing possum. Look at this. Look at the strength of Alex Arsenal.
Driving him into the corner. Not letting him go.
Wow. That's a deadlift of a human being. Into a... There we go.
Kiké turns it around.
Into a DDT. All right, now we're back to ground zero. Both individuals on the ground. Kiké trying to get the fans behind him. Alex stunned. Oh, savate kick. Nicely executed. Going for the revolver. Doesn't happen. Alex too. Oh, man.
Vicious spine buster.
Goes for the pin. 1, 2.
Lays his hand across Kiké's face. Just disrespectful even with the pin.
More psychology.
Messing with the hat.
More disrespect. This is exactly where Alex wanted to be. He wanted to get into the finals, have the advantage. I mean, everything's going his way. Kiké showing, no. It's not over yet.
A little bit too much showboating there from Alex. Also, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't take Kiké Caballero's hat.
No, those things don't happen. All right, Kiké. Flying head scissors off the top rope, and now we're back again. Both individuals down on the mat.
Blackwell up to 5, telling the competitors to get up. He wants to see this match go all the way to the end. Now they're both up to their feet, and now the back and forth punches.
Kiké does not want to get into an exchange with Alex. I mean, he's making it happen. Good for him. But he's got to stay quick against the ropes. And
Alex ready for him once again with the catch.
Made it look super easy.
Into the fireman's carry. And a modified cutter off of the fireman's carry. Into the pin. 1, 2, and Kiké with a unique kick out there. And Arsenal's beside himself. He can't believe that Kiké kicked out of that move. Kiké with the heart of a lion, just doing what he can to stay in this match. Arsenal calling for the Dragon Dagger, saying that this is the end for Kiké Caballero. Got him by the hair there, pulling him up.
Kiké firing back, scoops. 1. Kiké still got plenty of fight in him. How much more does he have? We'll find out. I mean, we have to be getting close towards. These two guys are both wearing each other down, and which is a testament to Kiké.
Alex playing possum hits a code breaker, vicious code breaker that just sent Kiké rolling around the ring. For the pin. And kick out at 2. Alex saying, what do I need to do to keep this man down? He just had a 20-minute war with Briyante. And it looks like he's removing that elbow pad for a vicious Dragon Dagger.
All right, that's been his bread and butter, and
laying into Kiké once again. Calling his shot on the belt.
Kiké in a lot of trouble. Here we go. Alex going to attempt his finishing move here.
He's in position for the Dragon Dagger,
oh!
And he lands it.
This could be the end. Kiké, he is near the ropes. 1.
A little too close to the ropes there, Kiké.
Ring awareness.
Once again with the multiple pins, just wearing him down.
Referee Dave Blackwell on top of the situation. And you know what? Kiké survived the Dragon Dagger. If it happens again, I don't think he'll get out of that, but that remains to be seen. Once again, removing the elbow pads. Alex Arsenal. I think he wants this to be over once more, and once again.
Setting him up in position. kick to the back. Now he's in position for the 956, and there it is.
Alex stunned. Is this the revolver? That's exactly what he needed. Goes for the pin. Congratulations. Casey, your thoughts on the inaugural Lone Star champion, Kiké Caballero?
Well, Kiké climbed a literal mountain to get here. He had crazy opponents all the way up, had a very fresh and very game Alex Arsenal to overcome here in the finals, and he gave it his all to win the Lone Star Championship.
Shout out to all of his opponents, Con Hawk, Pete Payne, and then tonight, Briyante Erebe. Congratulations to you, Kiké Caballero.
Oh, what is going on here? The Bombshell, Haley Danielle, coming out to stop Alex Arsenal from looking like he wanted to attack Kiké Caballero there.
You know, Alex is always fired up here at the CAPW, and I seriously doubt we've heard the end of this. One Alex Arsenal being detained tonight.
Alex saying this is not over. We have not heard the end of Alex Arsenal.
Kiké Caballero, the fans champion. Congratulations.
What an incredible night of action. We had some of the greatest talents of Texas here at Citrus All Pro Wrestling. We hope that you enjoyed watching it tonight. And if you ever want to catch one of our shows live, look us up at citruslive.com and follow our social medias at CAP Wrestling. So until next time, I'm your General Manager, Casey Cantu.
And I'm Charlie Corona, and we'll see you in the ring.